welcome to day 2. Slept really well last night. Wasn't raining at all, but it's just started bucketing down, so that's cool. Yeah, tried for a fish this morning, nothing yet. Last night I ate my bounty of bush tucker, which was mainly figs, guava, heart of palm, some edible grasses, and yeah, so pretty meager, but didn't have a whole lot of time to collect stuff before it started raining. So it was a good idea to keep as dry as you can, both for your mind and just yeah, being comfortable where you are. So I'm currently hiding out in the hollow of an old big cluster fig tree. I'll see if I can find some ripe ones a bit later and show you what they look like. Sweet. Yeah, so back to collecting fruit and bush tucker for meals and stuff. Fishing's not really going too well. Not a huge surprise given all the rain. I'll just show you another reason why the rain sucks. So this is a cluster fig tree. I was hiding under one of them before, but they are everywhere here in the bush, and yeah, they produce a lot of fruit, but when it rains, all of the fruit swell and they burst and fall off the tree, and then all the rats and other stuff on the ground come and nab them up. So there's not a whole lot on the tree that I can actually take, which sucks, but there's enough on the ground for me to sort of get by, and as long as I wash them off, it should be safe to eat. Yeah, just giving you a better look at what a cluster fig tree looks like. It's got those really characteristic clusters of figs, and that's just some small young ones growing there. Most of the bigger ones have already dropped off. Yeah, so I'll go through the survival tip of the day. Pretty much just building on what I said this morning, the importance of keeping dry. So, right now I'm already camped up, so I've got my hiking shoes off and I'm just using thongs to dry out a whole lot easier, and I don't want my hiking socks getting too wet, because when you're constantly saturated you feel like trash, and it's not exactly helpful, apart from the increased likelihood of you getting sick while you're out here. Being wet feels miserable, so try to minimize it as much as you can. Hide under trees when it's raining. Make sure your socks are dry. I've got a spare pair of socks as well in case one isn't drying fast enough. And yeah, there you go, keep dry. Was good. Let's just go through a danger of the day. Pretty simple one. It's just mosquitoes. They are everywhere here in the wet. Pretty hard to show on camera, but you all know what they look like. They are vectors for a ton of diseases. We've got malaria, dengue fever, Ross River virus, and a ton more. Pretty important to keep them off you, not only because they are annoying as hell, because they can also mess you up pretty bad. So what I like to do is get a fire going as quick as possible. Not really possible right now in the wet, but what you can do is get a eucalyptus tree, get some young leaves, crush them up in your hands and just rub them all over your skin. I did that pretty soon when I got here, and I haven't really gotten bit, so yeah, there you go.